Don't do it to him, Thizzle. What's up, everybody? Happy New Year's to everybody. It is finally 2026, and I know everybody is excited for a new year, new adventure, and hopefully this year is better than the last year. We're gonna get right into it. If you're planning to move to Thailand and you got all these questions about visa, this is the video to watch right here. So before I even start, please like the video. It's going to help me a lot. Subscribe to the channel so you can get all my future videos. And we're going to get right into it, baby. Thank you for watching this video, and let's go. So if you're planning to move here to Thailand, there's multiple things you need to know before you move. Immigration has been really strict on the rules and regulations here, and now they got even more strict since the early November, and saying that now they only gonna let you do exemptions for two times a year, meaning that you can come back into the country 2 times a year and with no problems. But if you do more than that, then they gonna have to question you, or you might be denied entry to their country. So what that means is basically they are trying to prevent a lot of people from using the visa on arrival, the tourist exemption. They're trying to prevent people from just going in and out the country and trying to manipulate the system to, keep getting a 60-day tour visa. A lot of people have been doing it. I've been doing it, and this is going into a big panic for people that actually are in Thailand and trying to, stay here for long term, which I don't think is good for anybody to do it, including me. So there's multiple visas you can do. You could do the entry on arrival visa, which is a single entry, 60 days. Everybody gets it when they first come to Thailand, and you can extend it for another 30 days to have 90 days in total to be in Thailand. They also have a multi-entry tourist visa, which is basically valid for 6 months, and you could come in and out of Thailand however you want in the 6 months, but you still will have to try to get like a longer term visa if you're trying to stay here longer than 6 months. So this other type of visa, a lot of people use for long-term visas, which is the non-ed visa, which is basically if you are going to school here, you're attending a university, or if you're learning a language here. You could get the non-B visa, which is like a work or business visa. Basically means if you start working here in Thailand, if you're a teacher, or if you happen to get work here in Thailand, you would get that type of visa. Or you can get the non-O visa, which is either retirement or married to a Thai person, and you could get that visa if you actually do the right documentation for that as well. So look more information. You can look on the immigration website to get more information on those visas, and you can get approved for a longer term stay if that's what you want. Also, if you're trying to work here, you have to get a work permit, so be mindful of that. And most of these visas, it all depends on how long they going to give you, but most of them are like 1 year, and you have to go to the immigration office to check in and stuff like that to try to extend it, or whatever the case may be. But just to be mindful that these visas are long term, but they might be 1 year, maybe 3 years. It all depends on which visa you're trying to get. So a lot of people do the destination tourist visa, and that's the DTV visa, and that's like one of the popular ones that has been newly introduced into Thailand in the past few years. And a lot of people use this that are remote workers, digital nomads, people that want to come here and work remotely and actually have a visa here. And it's a 5-year visa, but you got to kind of check in every 6 months. And even though you might get the DTV visa, you still sometimes will have to, if you leave the country, come back, they probably still will ask you questions because it's a new visa that has been introduced to Thailand, and they still want to make sure that you're here on right documentation, you have the funds to be here, you have accommodation. They want to ask questions, and they're asking a lot of people and cracking down on that here in 2026, because a lot of people have been either doing a lot of visa runs, basically leaving the country and coming right back and just getting a 60-day tourist visa, or they just come here and start scamming, or doing stuff that disrupt the Thai culture and messing it up for people that actually wants to come here. So they do have the privilege visa and the LTR visa. these visas are more for people that have more money. It costs a lot of money for these visas, and they get a lot of like amenities and stuff like that. But if you want more information, I will put the link down for immigration and all the visas down below. But I think a lot of people don't really get this visa. But if you are looking for more information about that one, it will be down in the description below. So now that we got done with all these visas, let's get down to what the video is really about. It's really about people coming to Thailand and messing it up for everybody here in Thailand. And yes, I do believe that they should be strict on the rules in Thailand, because they don't want anybody that come into Thailand just mess it up and take advantage of the Thai culture and the Thai rules. So I understand why they're doing this. I've been here for basically a year now, and I've been doing the visa runs and stuff, and I really didn't know it was like a big thing or a bad thing, to be honest, until like 8 months in, and when I realized, then I was like, oh man, well, I need to really stop doing this. But I already kind of signed a lease, and I already been here for a minute, and I kind of was like, I'm kind of stuck here for a little minute. So now that they've been a little bit strict, I don't even know if I will be staying in Thailand for long. I could try to get a long-term visa, but I still would have to leave Thailand to get some of these visas. Some of the DTV visa and some of the other visas you have to actually apply in a different country, and I want to try to do that. But I want to warn people, if you're coming here for a long-term stay, please try to do some research and actually try to get a long-term visa. Yes, if you're visiting here and you want to just maybe visit here for 2-3 months or something like that, maybe you can just get a tourist visa and figure it out, because you could get a 60-day extended for 30 days and get a 90-day, and that's still in effect. But you also don't want to be taking on the risk of coming back here, coming in and out of the country. Just get a long-term visa and save yourself time, money, and all that headache. So I don't want to make this video long at all. I want you to strive in 2026. I want you to come to Thailand and enjoy yourself, but also be mindful, if you're trying to stay here long-term, try to get a visa. Try to get a DTV visa, one of the non-visas. Try to get a visa for long-term stay. If you got to get an education visa, or if you're trying to get, a working visa, try to get those visas, And I can't tell you which visa is easier than the other ones, because I never got one. But from everybody I know gets the DTV visa, but you got to kind of already have a remote job. And if you don't have a remote job, I would say try to become a teacher here and teach English or whatever language they would, want you to teach here. And you could try to get a visa if you want to. And I think that's what would be best for you if you're trying to do it long term. But mind for the fact, I'm not trying to make this video long. Live, laugh, learn, listen, always love. If you want more information, please comment below. Please send me a DM. I'll be happy to answer them. But don't do it to them. Thizzle. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Enjoy your 2026, and I see you guys later. Peace.